Why do most of us struggle when we start to improvise? Improvising is not just playing up and down a scale. I'm not going to lie, these solo ideas today are going to take you out of your comfort zone, but you won't regret taking the time to learn them. It really matters what notes you choose in your phrases. The starting notes and the ending notes are so important. My name is Rusty and welcome to my channel. All right, today we're going to use a G chord, F to C. The G minor pentatonic works good over this. I really like to use the structure of the G minor pentatonic over this and look at the notes in the chords. So we have a G major chord, G, B, and D. F chord, F, A, C. C chord, C, E, G. Don't try to rush by this stuff. Know these scales. Know the fretboard. You'll have so much more confidence if you do. I'm going to break down the solo ideas I did in the intro, just one by one, and really spell them out and explain what scale I'm using and what I'm thinking about when I'm creating that phrase. So first off, I'm really focused on the thirds of each chord in the opening couple phrases. The B note for the G chord, 4th fret of the G string, 2nd fret of the G string is an A note for the F, and then sliding up to the 5th fret of the B string with an E note for the C chord. It's the major third of each chord right there. Back to the root note there in the 5th fret. It's that easy to follow those chords. It sounds right because those notes are in the chord. But for me, even though I'm dipping away from the minor pentatonic, I'm still looking at this structure of the minor pentatonic. So these chord tones, B, which is part of the G chord, A, part of the F chord. Just good to know these chord shapes, the notes that work with the song you're playing. And then you have the C chord. Looking at the bar chord, major third is an E. Then I kind of go back to the minor pentatonic just for a second there. And the root note right here in the 5th fret of the D string is a G. So basically, I'm just doing a phrase over each chord and connecting them. But a nice double stop, just so you strike them both with a full bend, then pull it back down to the A note, open G, E, G. Then it's going to the F chord. Right to the A note there, which just fits perfectly with that F chord. So a full bend, actually a B note. Then break these two strings, the G and the D note, which is the 3rd fret of the E and B strings. I like to use my 3rd finger. You can use any finger that's comfortable for you for these licks. Then pull off and hammer back onto the A. See, I'm not striking it again. You can actually pick it too. It sounds not quite as smooth, but there's many ways to attack this. Then it's going to the C. So I'm doing another double stop. I'm hitting an open and hammering onto the 2nd fret of the G string. So I'm ringing this G note open through that. F, 2nd fret is at E, which is the major 3rd of the C chord. So when I bend that all the way up, I'm bending to an E note here. 3rd fret, full tone bend. Then releasing it, right? It's back to a D note because we're back to a G, so that's the 5th of the G chord. Fits perfectly. So let me break down this G minor pentatonic lick I did as I resolved back also. So we're just really looking at that box right there with a slight bend here. Then write down the scale. Then a full bend on the 6th fret of the B string. And then to finish it off, 5th fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the B string, then 3rd fret of the G string. Back to the root in the 5th fret of the D string. Just take it in 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. You add these minor pentatonic licks along with the major ones. On a track like this, barring these 2 notes here, in the 3rd fret, the B and E string is your friend. You really can do a lot of stuff if you keep your hand in position to do that. That slight bend again. That's 1, and you can do something like this. Then break the strings, full bend. I'm actually raking them back up, so I'm downstroke on the full bend, raking on the upstroke. Sounds like I'm doing a lot more with my picking hand here, but I'm not. Watch my right hand here. I will leave a link in the description for this awesome backing track. You will have a blast with it. Let me know if this lesson was helpful, just giving you some ideas on what to do rather than just playing up and down the pentatonic scale. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Talk to you soon.